Hello everybody! So for this video I'm going to do the Final Fantasy XIV crossover with Final Fantasy XVI. I'm pretty sure for events like these it's going to be really short. So I thought why not? Why not do it? I don't quite know too much about the story of Final Fantasy XVI other than from what I've seen from the trailers. Apparently there's a thing where the cast are like dominants of primals, from what I understand. I recall seeing a character named Joshua who was eventually turned into Phoenix. I believe he's one of those dominants. And then I remember I've seen posters of the main character Clive being Ifrit and Jill as Shiva. She definitely looks like the version of Ysayeau in that game. I'm also aware that apparently Etheirites are kind of like bad in that game for some reason. I'm not too sure. You can correct me on that. Again, I don't know too much of what that game is about. I know Mr. Yoshida has produced that game, I believe. So we're gonna go and basically just do the story for that event, basically. I was wondering what job I would like to do for this event. Probably thinking maybe summoner because of all the whole thing with the primals. So I thought maybe it's kind of appropriate. I don't know where the place is going to be held. Is it in Maketo's amphitheater? Wait. So apparently the quest for the event is in Ul'dah. Went to the wrong location. Where is it? I'm kind of lost. I've never seen this guy before. So it must be him. A land on fire. The neophyte adventurer seeks the Warrior of Light. This quest is available for a limited time only. Forgive me my boldness, but you are Nemu Okire, are you not? Are you Nemu Okire? Yes? Then my search is at its end. Is at an end. A begoggled gentleman tasked me to find you, you see, in hopes of entreating your aid with some matter he deigned not to share with me. Pray remain here, and I shall fetch him at once. Okay. Greetings, champion. Yoshida-san! Oh, the wandering minstrel. 'Tis I who employed the young adventurer to facilitate this impromptu audience. As for the why, I have a request that you, and you alone, can fulfill. Pray listen well, for my tale begins with a most unsettling dream. In it did I behold the evening sky, boundless and shimmering. As I drank deep of its beauty, I spied two stars sailing across the inky expanse, one of purest white, the other blushing scarlet. Their courses set such that they might pass without collision. Sharply and suddenly, the scarlet star shifted its I can't read. Trajectory. High above a burning landscape did its path intersect with that of the white star, their conjunction marked by a brilliant explosion of light. Even in slumber, I was awestruck by the spectacle. But what does it mean? But what does it mean? Truth be told, mine own interpretation wavers. My rational mind says meaningless dream, whilst my artist's soul insists on prophecy. Whatever greater meaning this vision might hold, I am convinced that the blazing white star represents the Warrior of Light. In other words, you. And should these portents indeed foretell future events, you are thus fated to encounter the Scarlet Star, whomsoever they may be. I therefore humbly request that you accompany me to the burning land from my dream, that I might witness the vision's denouement? Denouement. Okay. I will compensate you for the trouble, of course. The question is, which territory in Eorzea might be considered burning, metaphorically or otherwise? The Bowl of Embers where I battled Ifrit, the Burning Wall in eastern Thanalan, a place rich in corrupted crystal deposits. They can look very fiery. I'm assuming it's going to be the Bowl of Embers. While its relation to flame cannot be denied, mine instincts tell me nay. Oh! The scene from my dream was more rich than bowl? A giant flickering outcrop of crystal, mayhap. Of course. Okay. A place rich in corrupted crystal deposits. They can look quite fiery. These crystals would have to be immense in size, akin to those which comprise the burning wall. Aye, that sight well resembles the sweeping scene from my dream. Ah, the burning wall. Okay. The first mystery is solved. We shall leave for Eastern Thanalan and the infamous burning wall at once. Okay. Kinda just did it for me. Sorry. I don't remember Yoshida-san. Dude, like, for sure, I thought it's going to be the Bowl of Embers because it was closely... It kind of I thought it was going to relate to Clive being Ifrit. So that's why I thought of the Bowl of Embers. The Burning Wall. An apt name indeed. 'Tis said that these crystalline structures were formed when falling shards of Dalamud pierced the land's ethereal current. Some see them as a symbol of rebirth, a manifestation of renewed life. But that is neither here nor there. Let's have a look around, shall we? Spyglasses at the ready. Okay. Anything weird and suspicious? What the? Man down! It's Clive! It's him! Ugh. He's alive. Oh. Where am I? Bro. He looks so high definition. What's going on? A dream led you to me? I understand how absurd that may sound. We, ourselves, were unsure of what awaited us here. As for who we are, I am content to be known as the Minstrel. This stalwart hero is Nemu Okire. Might we have the pleasure of your name? Clive. The last thing I remember was the ruins. Oh. Well? My head. Where How did I come to be in this place? 'Twould seem you were knocked senseless. Confusion is to be expected. For safety's sake, I suggest we make for town and have a Francis physician to look you over. I shall see our patient receives proper treatment. Would you mind waiting for us at Scholar's Walk? Oh, Clive! Bro, the way he was looking, like, so distant, he just looked like a puppy. Our foundling is being cared for as we speak, but I'm told he should be released soon. Hopefully, 'twas not that a bite of food and a bit of rest couldn't cure. Look, he's okay. It was kind of you to wait. Thank you. What of your condition? Much improved. The physicure? The physicure also noted no signs of injury or illness. Yet my memories remain hazy. How did I end up here? Whatever I was doing, it was important, I'm sure of it. I must return as soon as possible. I see. We cannot leave him in this state. We must help him restore his memories and find his way home. Oh, he lost his memories?! What of this city, Clive? Do any parts of Ul'dah strike you as familiar? No. Maybe I've simply forgotten, but I recognize nothing. Not Ul'dah then. Still, I should like to think that the sights and sounds of a well-known local will hasten your recovery. The Burning Wall, the place where we found you, is situated midway betwixt Ul'dah and Gridania. Perhaps a trip to the Twelveswood is in order. Gridania, you say? The name rings no bells, but I have no better suggestions. And you would take me there? Yep. Meanwhile, I shall make the rounds of the neighboring settlements and ask if any have heard of you. Let us rendezvous in Gridania anon. Bro, you were so tall. He's very Highlander height for sure. This entire situation has me knocked off balance, I'm afraid. Nemu, was it? I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Still, you must have your own business to attend to. We can set out whenever you're ready. Oh, okay. Now I want to hang out with you, bro. Are we ready? Then let's head out. This Gridania the minstrel mentioned. Is it far? Will we need mounts? By airship? You have those? Not that I mean to doubt you, friend. If you say we're boarding an airship, then that's what we'll do. We're friends now! Nemu, if I may ask a foolish question, do these airships of yours actually fly? Yeah? A foolish question indeed, then. Your expression tells me as much. Is there no airship travel where you're from? So it would seem. It's odd. I know that the weapon on my back is called a sword. I understand what it's for and how to wield it. Foggy as my memories may be, my general knowledge seems intact. Yet hearing you speak of functional airships, I felt confusion, disbelief, for something that you can clearly think of as commonplace. I can make no sense of it. Where was I before now? But dwelling on this is pointless. Forward is the only way. We're in Gridania. To feel that bracing wind, the deck shuddering beneath your feet as you rise into the sky. My memory may be faulty, but that was an experience I'm sure I'd not soon forget. So, this is Gridania? It seems very unlike the city we just left. Yeah, it's very green. Where to begin? I think it's best if I follow your lead. Oh! Oh, cool. Alright, cool. Let's go. Let's go, friend! Alright, first stop. This tavern. It reminds me of somewhere I've been before. It's no use. I can feel the memory, but it's like grasping at smoke. But maybe if you were to show me somewhere else? Yeah, of course. Dude, the way he runs as well, probably very exclusive to FF16, the way he runs here. Right, next spot. A chocobo. Now that's something I recognize. Yet it's more than that. I had my own chocobo once, I'm sure of it. But as for the when or the where... Oh, one more spot. An impressive crystal. Not a mother crystal, surely. Mother crystal? No. No. No, we don't have that anymore. No, not nearly large enough. Ugh. When I try to remember, the fog in my head almost seems to grow thicker. I didn't know the mother crystal was mentioned in that game as well. This is truly a beautiful place. You've taken a liking to Gridania, then? I do like what I've seen of it. Seems a peaceful life among the trees. Only... I just can't shake the strangest feeling. As if it's too peaceful. And that doesn't sit right. Patrol reporting, Commander! All is quiet with the Ixal. No sightings of Garuda. For which we are profoundly grateful. At ease, soldier. Did he say Garuda? Uh-huh. You there. This Garuda you speak of. Sir, are you alright? Nemu, do you know this gentleman? Memory loss, you say? I'm sorry to hear that. Though it seems Garuda's name has lit a spark of some sort. I was in a battle with Garuda. I fought her, I'm sure of it. What? Please, you must tell me more. Anything that might help me remember my past. Of course. Gridania owes a debt of gratitude to any who've stood against that destructive fiend. However, there is one more suited to the task than I. Our elder Seer is well versed not only in primal lore, but also in the treatment of bodily afflictions. She is surely your best hope for recovery. I will send word ahead to the Stillgate Bane. Stand ready to escort our guests to an audience. Okay? Understood, Commander. Pray find me at Nafika's altar in Old Gridania, and I will see that you are granted entry to the Lotus Stand. How well? Let's talk to Clive first. The way back to what I've lost begins with Garuda. Of that, I feel certain. The Lotus Stand lies just ahead. If you would follow me, please. Ooh. Greetings, honored guests. Commander Ysayeau has apprised me of your friend's condition. This is he? A pleasure to meet you. I am Kane Senna, Elder Seer of Gridania. I thank you for your gracious welcome. I am Clive, though beyond that, I fear my introduction may be lacking. Please, concern yourself not with proprieties. 'Tis your memory loss we are here to address. I am told Garuda's name awakened to some previous recollection? Yes. In the instant I heard it, a hazy vision of battle rose unbidden. Unbidden? I think perhaps if I could hear more of Garuda. A wish easily granted. Garuda is the deity revered by the Ysayeau, a people who once dwelled here in the Twelveswood. She appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself. Most frightening, however, is her capricious temper, as unpredictable as a howling storm. I should add that Nemu has fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation. Yep. A winged woman of volatile temperament, with power over the wind. A fitting description of the opponent, I remember. But a deity? No. The will behind that monstrous visage was distinctly mortal. I suspect Clive's Garuda and Eorzea's primal are not one and the same. Oh! Yoshida-san! Mainly as Clive himself is not of our world. Explain yourself, minstrel. I went back to where we discovered Clive and questioned folk in all the nearby settlements. Not one person recognized his description. Such a distinctive tattoos escaping the notice of every local rumor monger for moms around? Improbable, to say the least. That led me to consider another possibility. One consistent with past accounts I have heard of visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain and finding their way to our star. Past accounts I have heard from visitors of other of visitors from other worlds, like freaking Noctis. And I recall that there was an event with lightning as well. I wish that event came back because I really love FF13. My brand, it's the mark of the bearer. You okay? Does it pain you to remember? I feel the memories trying to surface. But when I strain to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Garuda. Bearer. Ifrit. Another primal's name. 'Twould seem the pain has less than tangible source. Has a less than tangible source. Long have I studied the healing arts, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from injury nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. One's subconsciousness denies attempts to confront the awful truth. The mind creating a shield of pain to protect the heart. Oh. The barrier is of my own making? How then am I to overcome it? With our aid, of course. Fate has brought us together, and together we shall triumph over this adversary. Adversity. I can't read. So, you think me from another world. And my memories of said world are not like to return unless I acknowledge some terrible truth. A truth my mind refuses to remember. 'Tis a confounding dilemma, I agree, and I have given thought to a solution. I believe that the shackles which bind your mind may yet be struck off in the heat of battle. A drastic measure, perhaps, especially when not at your best. Which is why I turn to you, Nemu. You are the twin to Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. The path I see is thick with thorns, but if you've the will to walk it, then gird yourself for war and await me at Apkalu Falls. Are you okay, Clive? It's okay. The path Infernal. Oh, and I guess this is kind of like the end of the quest. The minstrel has a plan, it seems, but he shares little beyond a confusing metaphor. Still, I'm willing to indulge him if it means making progress. We're to meet him at Apkalu Falls, right? And where's that to be found? Good. Not far then. let's get on with it. This place. Why here? Because this waterfall is where the legendary Archon Louisoix gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the 7th Umbral Calamity. Ah? Their purpose? To extinguish the infernal Ifrit. Ifrit? I know something is here. Why can't I remember? Clive recalled several words in the Elder Seedseer's presence. Words which brought him pain. While the significance of bearer eludes me, you and I are more than familiar with Ifrit. Considering your reaction to the mere mention of the name, 'tis likely that the primal, or its equivalent in your world, is deeply connected to your condition. Thus have I resolved to weave my lyrical magics and bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Wait. Okay, I guess he's summoning it in his own way? Here, where Archon Louisoix paved an ethereal path to the Primal's lair, will my words be given substance. And within the vision which takes us form, will you do battle with a phantom of our mind's creation. Imaginary though this confrontation may be, I fear your suffering will be all too real. Yet you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Star, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your past awaits. Oh boy, let's do it. Where has he sent us? You stand in the Bowl of Embers, the site where the Amalja summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon which the Warrior of Light became a slayer of gods. "'Tis but convincing illusion, the body of recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Inferno! Ooh. An accurate fascist smile, yet not quite the Ifrit you know. No, not quite the same. Oh! Oh! What the? Ooh! It's time to uncover the truth. All right. Time to find out who I am. Ifrit. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Yes, I've been on its trail, seeking vengeance for my brother. This fiend must pay. Fight with me, Nemu. During this battle, you will gain access to special duty actions as follows. Oh, use Rising Flames to charge the foe and inflict high damage. With proper timing, you can dodge to avoid taking damage, even if you are within the area of an enemy's attack. Okay. Certain enemy attacks will be preceded by a countdown icon. When this countdown progresses to the dodge icon, quickly use the dodge icon. Okay, so it's only when it counts down to that specific icon that pops up, I will press it. Okay, sure. After executing a successful dodge, the dodge action will change to Precision Strike, which provides an opportunity to inflict additional damage. It's a bunch of... oh. Okay. Oh! Alright. Holy shit, you know what? This could have been cool as a freaking trial to do. You know what I mean? That would have been cool. Rising Flames, dodge, okay. Alright. Are you ready? I'm ready. With me, Nemu! Bleed! Ah! Stay sharp, you can evade the worst of his blows. Okay. That was too late. 3, 2, 1. Ah, okay, well done. Now it's your turn. Bleed. Well done. Now it's your turn. Precision strike? Oh, there it is. I see. Precision strike. I see. Dude, he is huge. I want to see how he fights. Look at his fighting style. That's cool. What is this? Oh, Rising Flames. I see him. What? Pyro Salt. That was kind of cool. His flames grow hotter. Watch yourself. What is he up to? Ah, what the fuck? Safe spot, safe spot! Etheirys? Clive! Oh shit, Clive! Shit, I can't move! What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Nemu, buy me some time? Okay. Oh my god. Ah! This won't hold me. Ow. My thanks. You're welcome. Uh-oh. Full ready. Okay. Oh! Oh no! Whoa. Nemu! Still in the fight? Yes, I am. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. What's happening? Infernal nails! These blades, they're feeding in power. If not, we can break them. But not if we can break them. But not if we can break them. Ow. Oh, shit. There's too damn many! We cannot rely on steel alone. Oh! Wings? Enough? What? Oh my god, he's got wings. Just a few more, Nemu. Leave none standing. I'm trying. On your guard. He means to unleash hell. Ah! Still with me, Nemu? Let's finish this. Oh my god. My cast! Ow! 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 I blamed another to spare myself the guilt. Feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. But I accept the truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh, wow. This is cool. In the battle against your mind, 'twould seem that you emerged the victor. Intriguing. That's the doggo Torgal. Doggy. The illusion is unraveled. You've brought a friend back with you. Doggy! This is Torgal, a wolf pup raised in the Duchy. There's no more loyal ally in battle, and no keener guide with when the road ahead is uncertain. Puppy! Ah, that would explain the aberration in the lingering ether. Torgal is here to lead you back to your own world. Clive has embraced this harrowing past, and in doing so reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I'd done. So he killed Joshua? He killed Joshua in the game? Because yeah, from what I understand, the people in the cast, especially like someone like Clive, is they're meant to be as dominants, I guess, from what I understand. So they have like the primals within themselves, I guess. Ooh. So he killed his own brother. Ooh. My younger brother, Joshua, was a kind and gifted soul. The inheritor of the Phoenix's flames, he was destined to become the Archduke, as our father had before him. But Joshua was murdered, his bright future cut short. From that day onwards, I lived for one purpose alone. A dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. I spent years tracking the killer, until one day, I came to understand it had been me all along. Ah. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such power lurked within me, or that it could even exist at all. The transformation was instinctive and controlled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. Aww. Aww. I can but imagine the anguish this caused you. There was anguish, yes, and a guilt I will never escape. I cannot let it stop me. I was born the vessel for Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. It was in search of answers that I went to Phoenix Gate, and delved into the ruins below. There I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth. And then everything faded to black. Your tale suggests that something in the ruins, some mysterious force, was responsible for your inadvertent journey. And if you arrived in Eorzea from a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason. Yes? What are you thinking? I'm thinking that to see you home, then we must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the burning wall. Once there, your furry comrade would lead us exactly where we need to go. That was cool. I really liked that fight. So he came here without any memories and forgot that he was the dominant of Ifrit all along. And apparently he killed his brother. Oh no. I don't know if that explains everything though. Like, I don't know. I don't think it was spoilery, I guess. Because I don't know much of what the story kind of like entails. And I have seen some like trailers where freaking Joshua turned into Ifrit, and I think I recall them fighting against one another, Ifrit and Phoenix, but I don't really remember. That's sad though. That's really sad that he felt guilty of killing his brother. Though I feel like it's not the whole picture of it, I guess. So I'm not going to like, so I'm not gonna come to that conclusion, I guess. Doggy! Doggy! Torgal's ears are perked up. His senses focus on his surrounds. Doggy! 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 Yeah! He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Such an incredible sight. I was in no state to appreciate these crystals the first time. We've come this far. Now Torgal will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. Ready, Torgal? Take me home. Bark! Once you choose to depart, Clive and the Wandering Minstrel will accompany you. Torgal will then begin leading you onwards. Follow Torgal to his destination and try not to fall behind. If you leave Clive or the Minstrel for any reason, or lose sight of Torgal, you may try again by returning to the starting point. Sure. We're on an adventure with Mr. Yoshida-san. Torgal's leading a path. And hey! Clive's there too! We've helped him find his memories, and he'll be gone soon. I'll miss him very much. They'll return to their own world. Boo. That's all I got. Ooh. Okay. I sense the end to this extraordinary tale is at hand. I don't want it to end. Bark! Is this it, boy? The tale ends where it began. Where you first found me? Indeed. I was baffled as to why this, of all places, would serve as a junction between our two worlds. But now I think I understand. You do? Some years ago, Eorzea was visited by a cataclysmic disaster known as the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Yet even as fire and ruin threatened all we held dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. 'Twas as if the star was reborn. One theory attributes the miracle to a benevolent entity, claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us in our hour of direst need. The phoenix? It's not the phoenix that you would know. The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events, its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths of solidified flame to be proof of the phoenix's deliverance. The bond with your brother, the phoenix of your world, may have been the connection which brought you to this sacred place in ours. Ah, that makes sense. Drawn to the flame. Oh! Aw, he's gonna go now. It seems our time together is at an end. Thank you both for all you've done. Press on, friend. No matter how daunting the hardship, or bitter the truth. Always. No matter what fate awaits at journey's end. Come, Torgal. We have answers to seek, and Valisthea awaits. And then he was gone. Feel the stirrings of a ballad. Stirrings. Please don't sing. I can't sing. I can't do it for you, sir. But nay. 'Twould be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. That honor belongs to someone else. Someone privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted me by this day's miracles. I wonder, however, if you might manage it, Nemu. Our little adventure is over. Set in motion as it was by a dream most cryptic, I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As for your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient? Torgal proved such a trustworthy guide that I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle. Oh, cool! I get a mount? May his loyal spirit serve you well on your travels. Until we meet again. Goodbye. We now exchange NGP for special items by speaking with the Gold Saucer attendant at the Gold Saucer. Oh, cool. Oh, and that's where you get the outfit too. Oh, cool. You get a Torgal puppy! Oh! Oh! Puppy! 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 Torgal pup. According to the Wandering Minstrel, the beast who appeared to aid the stranded Clive was a guiding spirit born of its master's memory. So impressed was the ever insightful musician by the creature, he decided to recreate a young version of it, which, despite its diminutive size, already possesses the indomitable spirit of the fine hound it will one day become. Puppy! 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 Ah, puppy! So cute! Torgal. According to the Wandering Minstrel, the beast who appeared to aid the stranded Clive was a guiding spirit born of its master's memory. So impressed was he... he decided to create this faithful fast smile in hopes that it might also serve as your loyal companion. And it has a little email too. Ah, that's so cute. Good doggy. Good doggy. This is a really cool mount. It's so simple. Oh. This good puppy can fly too. And then I got something else, I think. The Metian Attire Coffer. Ooh. Oh. No! Where's her pants? Oh, that's cool. It would have been cool if we had the weapon too, I feel like. It was so cool when it was attached to his back. But I really like this outfit too. So yeah, that was the end of the story for the event. I mean, despite knowing not playing the game for FF16 and not knowing the story, it was a really interesting event. Getting to know Clive a little bit. It does make me interested in playing FF16, and I guess meeting him without his memories was kind of like the premise of like trying to avoid a lot of spoiler territory, I guess. I find it interesting that the Wandering Minstrel, or Yoshida-san, as I like to call him, kind of just like jumped in and he was like your companion throughout this little event, which I find really cool, compared to like the FF15 one, where it was just only Noctis, where you're just going around and meeting with. That was it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching it, and I really hope you enjoy it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!